Hi, I'm Vila Loukas, and I want to talk to you about this amazing program that I'm offering called the Foundation of Light. It's a 4-day immersion, and it's going to change your world. Okay, so why in the world would you choose at this time to engage in this 4-day program? Well, I'm going to cut to the chase. The world is incredibly unstable right now. Things that used to work don't work anymore. Organizations, institutions, even relationships that used to be reliable can't be depended upon. And this is causing a lot of turmoil and a lot of challenge for everyone, and especially you in your daily life. Things that used to be the foundation you would build your reality around cannot be relied upon anymore. And we saw this during the world of COVID, right? We saw the governments freak out and not know what to do. We saw the medical establishment flailing and having no answers and no solutions, and people literally losing their lives as a result. So we're realizing right now, this is not a time when things outside of you are going to be stable enough or reliable enough for you to depend on, for you to build your sense of who you are, what you're about, your safety, your security, your solidity. Nothing outside of you is reliable in the way it was before. Does that sound daunting? Does it sound scary? Well, let me say this. The fact that the world is changing in the way it is not a bad thing. Challenging, yes. Negative, no. It's actually really positive. We need this change. In the ancient mystery school tradition, we talk about this as a new paradigm that's emerging. The old is falling away, and a new way of living is coming forward. A new way to be human on planet Earth is coming through. This is good. Now, that doesn't mean it's not stressful. It's incredibly challenging because all of this change, all of this uncertainty is going to register on our nervous systems, in our body, in the somatic reality of our physicality. It's going to register as, freak out, because we want to grasp onto something safe. We want to grasp onto something reliable, and that's not going to be outside of us any longer. And so this stress is causing us to have a lot of what we would refer to as trauma responses, or fight flight, for example, or a freeze phenomena, or a fawn phenomena in the nervous system where we just can't function. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you had this happen? I'm sure you have, because it's happening everywhere with everyone, which is one of the reasons why we can't rely on other people anymore. We have to work within ourselves and our own somatic power, our own nervous system, to know how to get out of that fight flight, to get out of that freeze phenomena. So none of these are great options for how to really be having a fulfilled, safe, and healthy life. These are actually going to lead us into more and more difficult situations, specifically on the front of health, whether it's physical health, mental health. It's going to be deteriorating that. So we need a different way of operating. This 4-day Foundation of Light immersion program is going to offer you a way to invest and develop your own stability, to become the one you can rely on, because you have a foundation that can support you. And not only support you, but be something that you can grow with and that will feed you throughout everything you want to be doing in your life. Because here's the reality. As somebody who's watching this video and considering this option, you're probably a leader. You're a leader at some level in your life. You influence people, you support other people. You're the one who's helping trailblaze and be on the front lines of this shift and change that's happening on planet Earth. Let's talk about this foundation. So this foundation is the foundation of you and your way of operating in the world. So it's going to give you greater capacity. It's going to give you greater resourcefulness. It's going to give you greater resilience, greater problem solving, greater power to be manifesting the things that you want and to be living the truth of who you really are. So the foundation that we're looking at here is one that is strong yet flexible. So let me talk to you about what you're going to get from this 4-day Foundation of Light Immersion program. You're going to be getting a greater connection to yourself. This is going to come through in a number of ways. The first way is through the initiation. That's part of this 4-day immersion program. This is an ancient practice. It's an ancient sacred ceremonial rite of passage that's going to help connect you to the process of know thyself. So when you hear of all of these ancient masters and spiritual teachers who have promoted the practice of know thyself, and you think, how in the world do I do that? Well, initiation in the mystery school tradition is the number one place to start. It's going to be bringing in greater light, greater awareness to help you connect in to the truth of who you are. Another way you're going to be getting greater connection to self is through a series of awakenings, activations, attunements that happen through the process of sacred geometry. So our whole systems, our bodies, our energy structures are built using sacred geometry. And so over the course of the 4-day program, we'll be doing an immersion into sacred geometry and activating those energies within us to have a better relationship to those forces of creation that are inherent in how we are built physically. You'll also be getting over the course of the 4 days a direct connection with your higher self. So I'm actually going to be teaching you a method to do this connection that then you can work with on a regular basis. So we'll do it together, and then I'll teach you the method. And from when you go off from the 4 days, you'll be able to re-establish that connection with your higher self anytime you want to. And the fourth way you're going to be receiving a greater connection to yourself is through a deeper understanding of your own intuition, as well as your psychic senses. So we're talking about clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. How do you pick up, perceive, and register stimulus and information that's coming into you so that you can engage more directly with the realm of spirit? In addition to connection to self, you're going to be getting connection to spiritual truths throughout this Foundation of Light program. Spiritual truths in the form of ancient teachings that come through a mystery school tradition about who we are, where we come from, why are we here, and what is the progression of humans all about. We are. Another set of spiritual truths you'll get is about the structure of what we call the hierarchy of light, the realm of spirit. So what are all these beings doing? Who are they? What are they about? The angels, the archangels, the masters of light. How can we work with them? What is their purpose? And what is the relationship that we can cultivate with them to make our experience here on earth even better? Along with all of that, you'll be getting the spiritual truths that come through a deeper understanding of sacred geometry. So this is the foundational language of creation that's embedded in all of nature and all of what we experience here on planet Earth. The third major area that you'll be receiving in this 4-day immersion into the Foundation of Light program is a connection to the actual flow of light in and through your system. So this comes in a number of ways. Really, it's about a series of energetic upgrades that you're going to be receiving. So this flow of light is going to come through in 2 major ways. The first is a whole set of methods that you're going to receive that you can use every day as much as you want to help bring light into your physical body, into your emotions, into your mind, into your spirit, and into those spaces that you're working in. So you will have things that you can do on your own. You don't need anyone else to do it for you. You will be empowered to have a way or multiple ways to create this flow of life into your world, into your day, whenever you want. In addition to these methods, you will also be getting a number of shifts and upgrades to your energy structure. So the initiation that you're going to be receiving, as well as some of the attunements through the sacred geometry program, as well as some of the exercises and things that you're going to be doing throughout the 4 days, are literally going to change how your energy field operates. And it's going to make it so that your receptors for light are much more turned on, tuned in. They're bigger, they're ready to receive light and flow it into everything that you have happening in your life. So the people that you engage with, the situations, the circumstances, and that's what's going to give you that greater capacity. That's what's going to give you that greater resourcefulness. That's what's going to give you that greater bandwidth, that ease, that flow, that power to really do what you are here to do in your life, fulfilling your unique life purpose, empowering you to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be in this life. I really hope that you will join us for this amazing 4-day immersion. I look forward to connecting with you. Let's talk, let's exchange, let's engage. The registration deadlines are coming up for the program that's on the calendar. So please check out the links, make your deposit, and I will see you there.